on into the room. Be coachable, teachable, trainable. Post your city and state where you are catching this tutorial information from on today. My name is BrandMaster Martina Britt Yelverton, and I'm your cash flow queen and go-to girl for simplified graphics that you can actually manage yourself, helping all of you new, stuck or struggling entrepreneurs and new emerging speakers to get your assets in order and go from stuck or struggling to actually gaining impact and influence in these internet streets, or, hey, from the comfort of your home. So today is tutorial 19, where we are actually discussing the GHL courses and how to use those inside of your own specific niche product or service. But most importantly, for the new stuck or struggling emerging speaker, we are setting up what the behind the scenes looks like for how to package their courses beyond the stage and what that means for them to actually be out here utilizing things, how to package their expertise into structured learning experiences, that really serve more people and create additional revenue and income outside of their speaking schedule. Okay. So we have gone through building the communications platform. We've gone through building the membership platform. And we've actually introduced you guys to the importance of communities. And now we're actually going to talk about the structured learning experience that you are available to offer people beyond the stage. And you can do it comprehensive, step by step, allowing them to binge watch. You are available to do so many different things with courses. So I may go a little bit deeper on courses than the overview that I was giving you on memberships and communities. Okay. Courses allow you to scale your expertise beyond what you're speaking or the availability of your speaking topics. It also allows you to demand a higher price point than what your memberships, which are usually low tiered and, pretty much offered on weekly, monthly basis. You can do those annually as well. You can set up that, but it also allows you to offer deeper knowledge for them in an ongoing basis. The most beautiful thing about courses is they are self-paced, okay? You can generate revenue from your best content repeatedly, your new content instantly, okay? And your ongoing content often. This will establish you as the comprehensive expert beyond the stage in your field. So make sure you're understanding and you're hearing and you're absorbing that, because courses are important. Okay. What we're actually going to share with you on today is actually a signature course that you are available to put into a platform and how to do that, right? We're going to talk about, let's say we were creating a signature course for the new Managers Leadership Accelerator. That's what we're going to call it. It's a 6-week course that will transform new managers into confident leaders. Okay. So if I pull up my handy dandy checklist, you guys will see we always talk about pre-planning. This is a part of pre-planning. That's visualizing what it is that we are endeavoring to do. Okay. We're going to talk about first things first, how we actually plan out the course content. So let me share here on the screen your handy dandy checklist that comes along with today's information for the courses. Here we go. And the pre-planning of this course. Of course, you're going to define the course learning objective. Every program has a manual, and it has what's going to be input as well as what the output will be. So you want to define that from the beginning, okay? Yes, take the opportunity to research market demand and even what other people are offering, just so you have that somewhere in your peripheral. Do not let it determine how you distribute your information. Allow it to guide what it is that your specific audience needs. Okay. You can plan the course structure, the modules, and delivery timeline, what that looks like, as well as, again, your pricing structure and what the positioning looks like. Okay. You can do all of that in advance. That is a part of the pre-planning. Please do not skip the planning part. Breathe. Henry Ford said, thinking is one of the most underrated, okay, and undervalued things that people in business or even in life will ever do. That's why so little people do it, okay? Think. through what it is you're trying to do before you start doing it. It will save you a lot of time. Okay. So, as I said, in the planning, you want to define your course outcomes. You want to make sure you're establishing who you are setting this for. So, in my notes here, and in your checklist here, we've decided that we're going to name this course title Leadership Foundations from Manager to Leader in 30 Days. That is the course that we're setting up. Okay. We know who the target audience is. We know what the core promise is. We know what the price point for this is. It's premium, but it's still accessible. Okay. And the delivery format is going to be a weekly drip, okay, out of the live support calls that happens after the course information. All right. We're going to plan the course module structure in week 1 through 4, and we're going to give a bonus module, as well as we're going to design what the learning experience will look like. The video lessons will be about 15 to 20 minutes each. You will have a downloadable PDF. You will have action steps that happen along the way. You will provide them access to be able to get additional discussion topics started inside of your group, and you will provide live weekly Q&A call support during the course period. Again, this is part of planning the course that you are endeavoring to have, okay? Now, when we're talking about your course content creation planning, you guys see the in-depth way that you need to walk through how to put out that valuable thing that you have in your head, that valuable piece of information that you have. How do you break that down, and how do you structure that for delivery? Your handy dandy checklist is giving you this as an example. Here are, in module 1, the mindset shift, and here are the topics. What needs to happen inside of the workbook? Here are the topics for building trust and credibility content. The topics, the workbook, and what happens. I'm promising you, you don't have to come up with anything other than your valuable information, and then disseminate that, delineate that into its own actionable step. I hope that makes sense for everybody. I hope you are going, wow, wow, wow. That makes 100% sense for what it is that I am trying to do. I really hope you guys are able to receive that, okay? So let's see. I know on TikTok, you guys can hear my dog is going crazy, but I know in my recording, you can't. Praise God for the restriction of the mic and background noise, okay? So the course platform set up in GHL. Now, I'll say this again and even louder for my people in the back, okay? If you have not heard, okay, of GHL, now it's the time to open your ears and grab your own GHL account. We are almost done with the tutorials. You should have your GHL account by now so that you can navigate where you need to navigate, and you can begin to follow the steps for your course platform setup. Also, you have the instructions for your student onboarding, your live support, and your community integration, your course materials. I'm going to suggest you use Canva for that, okay? The live delivery of your content, your student success, and what that looks like, how you're going to track their progress, and all of that. Again, this checklist goes way, way deep. You cannot miss how to set up your course if you know how to open a document and click a checkbox. Because again, you're taking everything that you know in your own value give, your own zhuzh, your own mindset, and you're following the structure that is being given to you here, and how to plan out the delivery and how to place that into, voila, your course area. So again, when you first open up your very own GHL account, it will be blank. It will not look like this. You will have a navigate to the top right, and you will have to create your first product from scratch, or you are available if you have a separate platform to be able to import those into your platform. Again, you want to be able to take the opportunity to open up your courses, and let's utilize the GHL marketing suite as an example. Once you have that set up, you are available to go through and see each individual area, each individual video that you are available to put inside of your platform. You are available to customize every single aspect of this. And if you want to see what this looks like on a broader spectrum to see if you were a member logging into your membership and going into your community and clicking on the learning tab and you were ready to start this course. This is what the branding would look like. And here is what the instructor facilitator information would look like, as well as when you start your course, what does the platform itself look like? Well, it opens up to what looks like an online learning course. I'm gonna get it right. Okay, and then you are available to see here all of the webinar information. And if there is any available downloadable options, then that would be in the body, like your attached files over here. And then you would get the PDF for each of the different areas, depending on what your course offering is. Hope that makes sense to you guys. Again, following your checklist step by step, seeing what you need to have prepared, knowing what videos you may need to create, knowing what Canva workbooks you need to go and create, knowing what content you may need to go record for those different areas. You can do that because you have the blueprint to follow to determine what needs to go where, as well as a very, very, very extensive checklist to help you cover legal compliance, module delivery as far as your course materials, how to update that information as well, and any advanced course features that you want to add. Again, I'm always going to tell you, pay attention to your key performance indicators, your success metrics, as well as what comes up next. And you don't want to miss reporting and analytics and how you can utilize your entire system to let you know what's working, what's not working. No different than we're teaching you how to know what's working and what's not working for the EPs that are looking for you in your speaker business. Okay. So again, I hope this makes sense for you. I hope you're able to see and understand the brief overview. Get your handy dandy checklist, okay? Open up that checklist, open up your GHL account, and begin to walk through the tools that you need to be able to distribute your valuable content. Again, community.martinabrityelverton.com is where you'll get access not only to the extensive, comprehensive back and behind the scenes tutorials of this overview, but you'll also get the actual strategies, tips, and the checklist that you need to be able to walk through setting up your own system. And again, if you don't want to set it up yourself, hire the brand master. Bring yourself into the agency. We can do it together, or the agency can do it for you. Thank you for your time on today. I'm excited to be able to close out this segment on tutorial 20 with the reporting and the analytics, and to be able to show you where to find that information specifically inside of your own GHL account. I'll catch you guys on the next one.